friends, welcome to this new session of the Signature of Public International Law. We are in the session number 16 and we are going to see the unit 6, which is International Law of the Sea. In this unit we have the subunit 6.1 Territorial Sea, 6.2 Inland Waters, 6.3 Contagious Zone and Exclusive Economic Zone, and 6.4 Continental Shelf and High Seas. The objective of this session is to know the scope of international law in the territory at the sea and in internal waters, the contagious zones and exclusive economic zones, just as continental shelves and the high seas. Remember that when we finish this session, you will have to perform an activity where you will test all the knowledge and abilities you have in this subject. That will be an infography about the law of the sea. Right. The background of the Convention on the Law of the Sea in Montenegro Bay, Jamaica in 1982 are the 1958 Geneva Conventions on the territorial sea, on the high seas, on the continental shelf, and on fishing and conservation of high seas resource. The geographical scope of the international law of the sea is approximately 120 states have coastlines somewhere in the world. The sea occupies 2 of 3 parts of the planet's surface, and Mexico has 10,000 kilometers of coastline on the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of California and the Pacific Ocean. Also, we have to consider the stage in the development of the law of the sea from the beginning modern international societies to the end of the Second World War. From the Second World War until the mid 16th years, 1960, with the Geneva Conventions coming into force, and from 1960s until 1982, the Convention of the Mar, or of the sea, in adopted. How is the territorial sea delimited? Through baselines. What kind of baselines we have? Normal and straight, which is example of straight baselines. We have the case of Norway in 1935 with the irregular of its coast due to abundance of sea arms. And the inland waters that are those that are inner part of the straight baseline use it as a basis to measure the territorial sea. Also, we have other inland waters just as internal waters, and the concept of base in the Convention of the Sea is that are well-finished packets with inland penetration that constitutes something more than a simple inflection of the coast. Also, we are going to analyze historic base, the territorial sea, on the breadth of the territorial sea, the right to innocent passage in the territorial sea. When we consider that passage of the foreign vessel is detrimental to the good order or safety of the coast state, if that vessel carries out any of the following activities of the Mediterranean, we are going to see more than 10 activities that are considered like that. Also, the contagious zone, the exclusive economic zone, and within the exclusive economic zone, the rights, jurisdiction, and duties of the coastal states in the exclusive economic zone, the continental shelf, the continental slope, the continental immersion, the right of the coastal states of the continental shelf, the high seas, which are for all the countries a part important to navigation and to trade.